morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful viewers. Welcome back to your favorite program, coming to you live on social media. Well, just a quick reminder that this is your favorite program, the Gam Writers program. Like I said, the Gam Writers program is here for you, more especially the young writers that are out there, to come on board to tell us actually what actually they're facing in that industry. Well, what actually are they facing there? I mean, the challenges, the achievements, and of course, what they're expecting in the future. So today with me, I have a very young, talented girl in that industry, and of course, we're gonna have another amazing episode. I mean, she is Binta Akoma, a student of EC Achi Noha. I mean, a current serving as the current head girl, I can say. So this must be an amazing episode for today. So as I said, Binta is a debater, a writer, a poet, and of course a public speaker. So today is going to be a very nice episode. And today with me here, Binta, welcome to SS Media, and we are honored to receive you today. So welcome, and of course, can you please tell the audience who you are actually?
Thank you very much. Just like he mentioned, my name is Binta Koma, a student. I am the current head girl of my school, EC Asenwa Upper and Senior Secondary School. I am a poet, a writer, a public speaker, and an aspirant debater. I am also a national champion because I represented West Coast region at National Youth Conference and Festival NACONF, and I emerged second. Thank you.
Wow, Binta, thank you so much for that well intro. I believe this is just interesting. You made a point that I will come up with, that I will come on, I will come in later, inshallah. So we don't need to go into that. So, well, Binta, the audience that are out there listening to you will love to know if you have any poetic name that you're going by as far as the poetry is concerned.
Yeah, sure. I have this name that is called Blessed Binta in abbreviation BB, BB the poetess or BB the poet.
Oh, what does that BB mean then?
It means Blessed Binta.
A blessed Binta. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. So does it mean you were given the title or you name it after yourself?
The name it's very important to me because since I was young, mostly girls that are named Binta, people tend to give them these nicknames.
Mhm.
So when I was young, my mother calls me this name. So when I grow up, at least I'm not to that majority level, but at least I am fine.
Okay.
So I wanted to use a poetry name for myself. So I decided to make it BB because it comes from my home. And I also see to it that I am someone that is blessed. I have a mother who take care of me, a family. I have siblings. It's like in as an individual, you need to be grateful to what
Exactly.
God has give you.
More especially
It
when
is
you have all those things.
that
So
you
that is
need.
amazing, definitely. So this is something that you name after yourself, which is definitely great. That's blessed Binta BB. So on that note, Binta, can you take us through your creative activity that you do? More especially like when I ask you the creative, I mean the poetry that you engage in on every day. Can you take us through how you become to start this poetry stuff and then so on and so forth, please?
Yeah, I started my poetry career when I was in primary school, but at first I was not writing my own pieces. I recite pieces from other people. But as time goes on, like poetry is something that I love, it's a passion. I listen to a lot of people, lot of poets that inspired me as well. But I am not a poet because of them. I am a poet because of myself.
Oh.
It's because of I have passion for it and I am interested in it.
Mhm.
So when I reach at my junior school, my grade 9, there is this Gabesi holidays that grade 9s
Sure,
usually
sure,
go.
definitely.
I can remember my first day staying at home after my exam was the day that I wrote my first
Wow.
piece.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was not perfect because it was the
The first
starting.
one, yes.
Yeah, and I'm not also saying all the others I am writing are perfect, but at
Exactly.
least I am.
You try.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I
At
can see.
least, yeah, I'm
Yo,
making an impact on people's life.
that's amazing. I believe at first you started enjoying other people's poetry.
Exactly.
So is it like those people you admire them, and who are those people, if I may know?
Yeah,
Like are
I
they your mentors or whatsoever?
not exactly my mentors, but I learned from them.
Mhm.
Like I listened to genius.
Okay.
At first, when I was in junior school,
Mhm.
my favorite poet was Genius
Genius,
Jah.
okay.
Sorry, not Genius, the other one, Chatty.
Chatty,
But
okay.
I like Genius as well because
Mhm.
they do it together most of the time.
Mhm.
I like other poets like Champion Charm, Chernogay, and the
Mhm.
others because they inspired me a lot and taught me. a lot.
Mhm.
But my mentor is not any among any of them.
Of
My
those people.
mentor is the philosophical poet Ibrahim Asi.
Okay,
Yeah,
amazing.
he is among those people that anywhere that I stand, I will mention his name
Mhm.
because he did a lot for me in my poetry career.
Amazing, amazing. Then bravo to the philosophical poet. Keep it up, definitely. This is amazing. So, as far as a poetry is concerned, we're talking about poetry. And then Binta is now engaged in poetry into the, I can say, after enjoying other poets.
Mm.
So now, what themes do you focus the most? Like, does it mean you focus on the love aspect or the cultural aspect, or where do you, what actually do you normally talk about in your writing?
I it is diverse,
Mhm.
but I don't talk about love because I was like my mother wouldn't be happy seeing me talking about love.
Okay,
Or maybe some other time I can also write about love.
sure,
But
sure.
I empower ladies, my gender.
Amazing.
Yeah, I also empower men because ladies, obviously, men have to be part of
Mhm.
them. I also write on certain things about my culture like my country, my
Okay.
continent, and even the world at large. I also write most pieces are about myself.
Yourself, okay.
Yes, like maybe I see some things that people are experiencing,
Mhm.
but in order not to use those people, I use myself as an example.
Amazing.
Those are some of the things I do. I was also facing some difficulties
Mhm.
as an individual, and I
Mhm.
also um write a poem
Writing
about that.
those things.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Then thank you so much. We'll come to that.
Alright.
Like about your gender and then that of your what are you facing and then how do you manage to do all those things. So Binta, like I said, most poets is always difficult. Some of the time. They will write their poems, but for them to speak it out is always difficult. The voice. Some of them have the voice, but some of them have they can recite, but they cannot write. So, what kind of poetess are you then? Do you do spoken word poetry then?
Some of the pieces that I wrote are spoken word, but I guess some of the pieces that I wrote are not spoken word because you cannot perform them. Like you cannot act them even if you want to. But
Okay.
others are there you can act it because I write it in a form of spoken word. And I guess I have the voice because I write my own pieces and perform my own pieces.
Wow, then that's amazing. So this must be just straight, as you are right now, writing and of course at the same time speaking it out is just great. So Binta is a well-known poetess in the industry, I can say. So what must be the notable achievements that you achieved since you started this journey then?
I I am someone that is I fear like participating in competitions
Okay.
because I don't like losing.
Wow.
Whenever whenever I lose, like it stay on me.
Yes.
But I have seen lot of poetry competitions, but I don't participate in them.
Mhm.
But I can say one achievement is I represented my school in most poetry competitions and I won.
Mhm.
I also there was this no to quiz competition that was organized. Though I did not take first, second, or third, but I participated in it, which
Sure.
is an achievement.
Achievement, exactly.
And the biggest achievement is
Mhm.
being the youngest participant at a national event and taking second.
Wow.
I think that is something that
That's
has
amazing.
really inspired me a
Oh,
lot.
then can you please take us through that? Like, what was that competition all about? And who are those people that you represented?
Yeah, NACONF is organized every 2 years. It's a national event in the country for the youth. So I represented my region, West Coast region
Wow.
for poetry. I participated with we have 7 regions in the
Exactly,
Gambia, so all
definitely.
other 7 regions participated.
Mhm.
I participated with some few renowned poets that
Sure,
even others came, big poets
that
came and
must be
support them, and
definitely. Mhm.
and we were all supported because one thing I like about the poetry industry is whenever we meet at a particular place, we support each
Each
other.
other, exactly.
That is what I like. So we were there. It was an interesting thing because I was nervous, be
Mhm.
really nervous.
Sure, definitely.
And before the competition, I felt sick.
Mhm.
But people were like, "She's not sick. She's just afraid."
Well, I'm going
Because
to okay.
yeah, I was like competing with people that
Mhm.
are not that I am not in the same level with is
Exactly.
something that I cannot do.
Mhm.
But thanks to my manager, Mr. Abubakar Sise. He is a current graduate from the UTG. He has he is also someone that really helped me. Like that's why I name myself after Blessed Bin. I have people that are really trying for me.
Exactly. Then definitely you are blessed. The name that you name after yourself is just amazing, I can say. So Binta represented West Coast as a region, I can say. And among all the regions that we have in the Gambia, you were able to make it to the second position. That's just amazing. So Binta, if I may ask, how do you manage to take that second position with all the regions that we have in the Gambia?
It was not easy though, but I guess with my commitment and also I was prepared for it. I was scared, but I was also prepared for it. Like few hours before the competition, I was like, why should I be afraid? Why should I be scared? We are all fighting for the same thing. At the end of the day, one person has to take the lead. So with that, I just parked the fear aside, got this inspiration from all the people supporting. West Coast is the biggest region in this content. So seeing that all those people are behind you, the biggest region that you are representing, those people are not scared. Why will I be scared? So I just pack the fear aside, bring in this inspiration, this commitment that I am going there and I will make it.
Exactly. So this is just amazing, I can say. So why were you recognized definitely? Because with all the poets that we have in West Coast, Binta was recognized among those and they represented West Coast as a whole. So how do you manage? Like, why were you recognized then?
You know, I would say every poet in West Coast region was given a chance to contest.
Okay.
So like they asked, I saw the form was out. My manager helped me with the form. I signed in. Then we were called for an interview. When I went for the interview, they asked you about your track records and whether you have been participated in youth activities.
Sure.
Like I'm not fluent with youth activities, but I am always attending activities that concern children. So with some of the track records and some of the competitions that I attended at school level, they see to it that I was the best that can represent them.
Definitely. Then are you hoping to get into it again? Like let me say next year, are you hoping to contest again there?
You know, it is organized every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully I might contest again or give chance to others as well to come in, or I might also go in for another activity different from poetry. Let's just see what will happen.
Exactly. Let's just pray for the best and then good luck. May you have that qualification to contest to another amazing event, I can say. So
Thank you.
after that, that notable achievement from Binta, we can just go for a short commercial break and we'll be right back. Okay, after that short commercial break, we're back. And of course, just to remind you that this is your host with me. This is your host, Statiste, with me, Binta Akoma, the BB Poetess, I can say. So, Binta, welcome back again.
Thank you.
Yes. So, after that, Binta, can you please tell us some of the challenges that you're facing in the poetry industry? Like I said, more especially as a woman, I can say. So there must be challenges that you must be facing. So what are those? Can you please share with us, please?
The challenges I am facing is support.
Okay.
Maybe in every form, financial support because my parents, my mother cannot do everything for me. She also have other things and other family things to take care of.
Sure.
So support in this country is very minimal. We have a lot of good poets that are trying, but unfortunately they don't get the support from people. Like you post your poetry video on the social media. At the end of the year, you will not even get up to 1,000 likes. No one will like it.
Crazy.
But you see people like, I'm not saying what they are doing, the content that they are doing is foolish, but I think you cannot compare it with education. And they are the very people that say education is the key to success. Beauty with brain.
Okay.
Now that those that are having the brain are there, they are not willing to support.
Exactly.
And also, when you come to the recording part, the shooting part, everything is expensive. But it's not the fault of those that own their studio because they are also getting tired in accessing all the materials that they need. So support in this country is very, very minimal, and it is something that not only me but most people are
Are
like
facing
are
exactly.
facing. Yes.
So it's just something that everybody is trying to advocate for, because most of the time, as you said, like you will do your things and then at the end people might not look into it, or they will not value it. While at the end they will be saying like, this is the key to it, so on and so forth. But then they will be supporting something else that, you know. But I think people love entertainment than any
Yeah,
other thing.
people
So that
love
is the point
entertainment.
here. So Binta, then how do you navigate these challenges related to your gender as a, you know, point in the industry?
Um, I most of my girls that are below the age of 18, most of them are forced into to marriage because I witnessed it several times. My close friends are being forced into marriage by
Wow.
their parents, or some of them will even agree to it. But all that is fine. The only thing I can do is I cannot stop their parents, but I guess with my lines and words, I will be able to advocate for change. And I can proudly say it is through one of my pieces that I stopped a girl from getting married
Wow.
because she was inspired by
By
it
that
and
piece.
she did not
Yeah.
get married at the end of the day.
Wow.
Others also left school to do other things. So, girls sometimes we can be very unpredictable.
Mm.
But
Okay,
yes,
Binta, this is just amazing. I think it's because of you know, then the writing aspect of it is now trying to come on, like how beautiful writing is and how important writing is, because you motivated someone to go away from something that, you know, is just. But then Binta, can you please share that piece with us, please, if I may? You know,
okay. The title of the piece is I Am Young.
I am young.
Yeah, the piece involves girls being forced into marriage and also being a dream, because I believe we have a lot of dreamers, but I am the true definition of a dreamer. Not
Exactly.
everyone will agree, but that is that people eat from the balls that they like.
That's of course.
So, like the piece goes like this:
Mm.
I would love to be a wife and a mother, but not now. I'd tell my father, I am younger. Let him remember. I am a dreamer, a teenager, and not a household manager. My ribs and wombs cannot conceive, neither receive. In my culture, this is what they believe in, but not in my case, because my aims are greater than their ways. My dreams are greater than their realities. My hopes are not jokes. They are strokes I used to fire my foes. So respect them, because I am young, just 5 feet tall. You expect me, a young girl like me, to be married. Am I right? Or should I fight? No, that will hurt because dreamers don't fight, they tie to their bonds of heart. Before leaving this world, I will ring this bell again that inshallah I will be a record breaker, a system changer. I swear I would rhyme and dance the world's success because I am the true definition of a dreamer. It's not that is not the full piece. I just
Okay,
cut it short.
then that was amazing, definitely. And this is just a great, I can say. So was this the poem that motivated that young girl that you're
Yes,
trying to say?
exactly. This was the piece.
Wow, this amazing. So then this must be. So how do you think? Like, are you you know, hoping to write more and then to motivate those people and from different aspects, I can say, because we don't only have an married aspect, but there are aspects that are around there. You know, do you hope? Are you hoping to write any of those to also motivate the youngsters that are out there, most especially the girls?
Exactly. I'm still writing and I'm writing a lot. I'm still writing on different aspects that involves not only girls but
But
even men. That
okay.
involves everyone, that can change the life of everyone and motivate and inspire the life of everyone.
Mm. So it's
Mm,
like your writing is diverse. You don't
yes.
just focus on
On
only
one
one gender.
yes, my writing
Whereas,
is
of course, you
diverse.
focus on the men aspect of the. Okay, so what then do you have for the men's then?
What I have for them is like as a man, it is your responsibility to take care of the home.
Mhm.
But that is the fact, and I cannot also deny that. But I also feel like you and maybe your wife should
Mhm.
at least work together to support your family.
Exactly.
Most of the women try to like defame the men, but to me what I think is some of them are really trying, because not all men are the same.
Mhm.
Why will you say all men are the same if your father is a man,
Yeah,
your
exactly.
brother is a man?
Sure.
So I think I am hoping to write a piece for them about those kind of things, like
Wow.
the title that I suggested was is
Mhm.
some men are great.
Some men are great.
Because for them not all of them are
Are
great,
great, but
some
then
of them
some are
are
great. So
doing
specifically, some are great.
some are great.
Then those who are great, you can just wait for this piece. Then it's coming by your way soon as
Maybe
inshallah.
you will be among those.
Of course, I must be because I'm already great. I can say. So, Winter, we are at the tail of the program. I can say. So, what advice do you have for the aspiring poets and poetess, more especially the youngest girls? I can say. Like let me say, more especially the gender that you are. Those people. What advice do you have for them? Then?
I won't say much. Just the only thing I can conclude with is never give up.
Okay.
No matter what people say about you, don't give up. Just stick to what, as long as you know you are doing the right thing, just continue with that. Be yourself, be the person that you are and move. You don't need much to shine.
Mhm.
You just need a little bit of light to rise.
Exactly. So that's a motivation from Binta, comma, the BB poetess, I can say. So, well, Binta, you must say something or you must give something to your readers and your supporters, I believe, because as an influencer, I mean, more especially you as a poetess that made a great thing in this country, you must have something for your readers. So, what message you have for them and how can they keep updated on your work? I can say.
I am willing to open. I'm already having a YouTube account. I will be posting some of my poems there,
Mhm.
and I will also be shooting some videos.
Wow.
The little thing I can say is like let them keep supporting us, not only me but us.
Mhm.
Let them give that atmosphere to us to make sure that we are stick to what we are doing and we continue advocating and also educating.
Sure, definitely. So for all those people that are listening, more especially the audience and those people that can support, I believe everybody is a supporter. So Binta is trying to encourage each and every one of you to be a supporter, not only for her, but then for the general industry, I can say, not only that industry, but everybody that is engaged in something that is great. Please try by all means to support them. And people are influential in the social media, so try to follow and then like whatever they do, and then comment on positive thing. I can say what they are doing. So, Binta, right now we are at the tail of the program, let's say. So, do you have anyone that you want to thank? And if there's any, you can just help us with that, and then we move on. Yes.
I don't know if there is still maybe a little time just to maybe recite this.
Okay, fine. You can go.
The piece is like at the beginning of my journey where
Fine.
I start.
Yes.
At the beginning of my journey, I climb and shine, rhyme in time, fight for the rights, run on lines, commit no crimes. In every part, I touch your heart, a work of art. I play my part. Apart from being smart, my impact stays even when I depart. In moments tough, when roads are rough, I find my place, caught between space, still on my race. My journey is not for fame, but reciting poetry is my game. Even in pain, my words sound like rain. Nothing will drain, 'cause I have got the brain. My lane is to maintain, sustain, and never go in vain. True dreaming lies in the hands of dreamers. I am not a breaker, but a maker in putting light into the night. Like daylight, I won't forget to ignite, go beyond my height, in day and night, to see my might. I hope my mission touch the depth of your appreciation. Thank you.
Wow, that is the whole lot of Binta then. That is the whole lot of Binta. So that's great, definitely. So just give us your remark. I mean, the one that you would like to acknowledge more especially those that contributed to your journey.
Thank you. I would like to thank SSTV for inviting me, and
Thank
I
you.
will also thank my manager, Mr. Babukar Caesar, for contributing a lot to my life, my mentor, the philosophical poet, and also my mother,
Okay.
a strong woman as well,
Mhm.
and a lot of people, my friends, my teachers, my principal, our school director, and Ejasira Manka, and also Adama Demba.
Mhm.
She is the Deputy Speaker of the Children National Assembly.
Okay.
She has also
A
contributed
lot.
a lot. Like I will say thank you to everyone who has contributed something or the other to my life. I
Yeah.
cannot mention all, but I am really, really grateful to you all.
Okay, thank you so much, Binta. Thank you so very much. And of course, we also give you the same thanks. Thank you for honoring our invitation. We are honored definitely to receive you here today. So, to the audience, that was another amazing episode. So, we definitely grateful for following us. Definitely, this is just amazing. So, on that note, I say bye bye to you all. Thanks
Sorry
for
to say this, and my family. They are the first people that I should thank. They are
okay.
the ones giving me everything that I want and all the good things that I deserve in life. So I would like to say thank you to them for that.
Okay, then that's amazing. So, bye bye for now.